guys, welcome back to my channel. What are we doing today? So I have a goodie box from Influencer. Influencer sent me the Amuse Bouch liquefied lipsticks for free to review, and I am going to open them up. So this is what the box looks like. Comes with 4 goodies, and they look like they're full-size products, you guys. How crazy is that? So I did have the card, but the card I think I put down somewhere over there, so I'm not going to really grab that. Damn, these are full-size products. So it comes with 3 of their new Amuse Bouch liquid lips. So I'm going to open those up, and then here is a lip line, so a line and define lip primer with resveratrol. I don't even know what resveratrol is, but if you guys didn't know, Bite Beauty is a Canadian-based company. Their labs are in Toronto, which is my hometown, like seriously. And they make lip products that are not harmful to your body, so you can ingest them and like they won't be harmful. They're not made with like harsh chemicals. Okay, so this is kind of like a clear lip line. So let's what is this one? Demi Glace. I know there's a red in here, and I want to use the red first because it is the most vibrant. Okay, so this one is in Flambe, which looks like a beautiful red. Like it's like a blue-based red. So yeah, it definitely makes my teeth look white. So let's see what this does. So I'm gonna try like this clear lip liner. It's supposed to apparently kind of make your lip color or your lip product last longer. So let's see. Very minty, I might have to say. Kind of like a balm, but not overly minty. So I would definitely say it's lighter than Buxom lip glosses, but I do get that minty taste-ish, if you guys know what I mean. So this is Flambe. Like the packaging, look at the packaging, it's pretty sleek. And I like how you can see the color of the product inside, so you know what you're... look at that, you guys. Let's test this out, shall we? Wow. Oh my. Wow. Okay. So, just by application, they don't taste bad. Typical Bite Beauty product formula in the sense of like they don't smell bad, but they don't taste bad either. This is in the shade Flambe. So if you guys are interested, it does make my teeth look super white. And that was very creamy, easy application. I like to use a lip liner with everything, so I don't know about this little guy here. It would be nice as a balm base if you're using a drying product, but like a matte liquid lipstick, this is not a matte liquid lipstick at all. After doing some research, these Amuse Bouch liquefied lips are basically their Amuse Bouch lipsticks in liquid formula, so they're not matte by any means. Which, I mean, it's, you know, everybody has their preference. I wear a mixture of matte lips and regular lipsticks. It really does depend on the mood I'm in, the occasion I'm going to, if I'm, you know, gonna switch up my lip from day to night, you know, that kind of stuff. So it all depends on the scenario and what I'm in the mood for. These are quite comfortable to wear. Am I getting any on my teeth? No. What I did was I only took it out of the package and I used the entire thing on my lips once. And that's actually pretty decent. Like, the pigmentation is beautiful. They don't dry down to a matte formula. They actually are basically the Amuse Bouch lipstick in liquid form. So they won't be like, you could kiss something and it'll come off. They do have a bit of a shine, which is nice if you don't want to bring a gloss, but you want something with a little bit of a shine. These do have that. They will transfer. You know, eating and drinking, they will transfer off. So they're not an all day long wearing lipstick, for those of you who are wondering. It's just a liquid version of their stick formula, personally. I like them. They're comfortable. I think that they're comfortable to wear. The only thing is that if you're not a fan of this type of formula, you might not like it. That's the only thing. So if you're not a fan of regular liquid lipsticks that do not dry down completely, that, you know, they can be transferable when you're eating and drinking, then these might not be it for you. But I do think they're pretty good. So far, this shade is beautiful. And let me tell you, a red lip like this is so gorgeous, especially for the holidays. I mean, a lot of people rock red lips also in the summertime because it's bright and you can do a simple eye. Obviously, this lip color doesn't match with my eye color today, my eyeshadow, but let's ignore that situation there and just focus on what's going on here. But this is beautiful for the holiday season. Like, you know, look at that red. It's beautiful. I do have red liquid lipsticks that are matte, and I prefer a red lip in a matte formula, but this one I definitely would keep, because if I want something that is like bam in your face, but I don't want it to be like super drying, especially in the winter time, this is definitely a nice formula for that. So far, Bite Beauty, I'm really impressed with Flambe. Now I'm going to take my trusty baby wipes by Walmart, the Equate brand, and I'm going to remove this so that we can apply the next color, because I did get 3 colors. So let's see how nicely they come off, shall we? Oh wow, that was easy. Oh yeah, definitely easy. Okay, so you could tell just by me wiping my face, like wiping my lips, they're much easier to take off than the average matte liquid lipstick. And you know, there we go. So far, Flambe has been a gorgeous color. I cannot wait. I think I'm going to rock this more in the holiday time. And it's perfect. Like, it's a perfect size if I want to bring it on vacation with me as well. So that will be nice for my next year's trip, because I am going away next year. I'm going to Jamaica. So, okay, so I'm going to apply the stick balmy thing again. I think it's just like a primer. Not necessarily a lip liner, but more of a primer. But it's a nice primer. I like it. What am I gonna do? There's like a, I know there's like a dark one. Okay, let's do the dark one. This one is in the shade Demi Glacé. So that's what it looks like. It's like a more taupey under. Let's see here. It's like a dark taupey purple-esque. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Ah. I'm trying not to cut you guys off. This one I find is a little more, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a little more patchier. You need a little extra product. I hate not using a lip line, to be honest, you guys. Like, not using a lip line just makes me feel more uncomfortable. I like the color. I just don't like not using a lip liner. Do you guys know what I mean? My lips are all wonky. This is like an epic fail for me. I'm actually really not impressed without using a lip liner. Well, that'll do. obviously doesn't go well with this look, but this is more of a vampier color. So definitely for something in the fall and the winter time. It's just as comfortable as the Flambe. They both have the same formula. I think it's very, very much the same formula. Nothing different aside from the color. I think it's a very nice color, but not something I would wear on a daily basis. It's very dark, so I prefer my darker colors to be on the more matte side because this could definitely slip and slide everywhere. That's my personal opinion. But it's got a really beautiful undertone. It makes my teeth look super white. Definitely nice for fall. These two colors so far are pretty decent, but again, these are two colors that I would not wear on a daily basis. So I would probably pull those out more for special occasions in the, you know, holiday fall time, just because they're colors that I wouldn't normally gravitate to on an everyday basis. But that's what Demi Glacé looks like. And it is pretty. I just found that I had to dip into my tube a second time to kind of get an even layer all across my lip so it doesn't look too patchy. So, I mean, that's kind of the only downfall with that one, but it's nice. Again, they don't last all day long. They are something that will transfer off as you eat and drink throughout the day. So just keeping that in mind. Just keeping that in mind. They are comfortable. I will give you that. They are comfortable. I feel like not sticky at all. Definitely not sticky. They feel very wet on the lips. That's how I can describe it. They feel very wet on the lips, and they do look wet when I'm talking. They do look like they have a wet finish, which is really pretty because it makes your lips look a little more juicier that way. But if, like I said, if you are a lover of matte lips, you're not gonna like this. I prefer matte lips. However, I will still use a regular lipstick if I'm not in the mood to wear like a color all day long and I might want to switch it out or something along those lines. I prefer, I definitely prefer a matte liquid lipstick opposed to a regular liquid lipstick that doesn't transfer. But again, it all depends on the event I'm going to, the mood I'm in, that kind of thing. So let's do the last one. This one is in Eclair. I'm just gonna bomb. I actually don't mind this balm. It actually is really decent. How much product do you get in this balm? I can't even read it. Doesn't say. Okay, so this is the last color that they have sent me to try. So this one is in Eclair. It looks like more of a wearable color for me for every day. It's like a pink. Wow, that's a pretty color. Okay, I like this color. I really do. I think I like it more than the other two, to be honest. And I think it's because it's more of a wearable nude for me than any of the other two. Okay, so I just cleaned up a bit on the side. Should have used Q-tips, but that's okay. So this one is in Eclair. It's a more wearable nude for every day. I do like that it is on the more wearable side because this is something that I would wear on an everyday basis. Like, I'm more likely to pull this one than I am these two because of the colors. So I think that I will probably get more use out of this one, but I'm actually quite excited to use the red one in the holiday season because that is such a beautiful red shade. The Demi Glacé was for me. Not my favorite dark color. I do love dark lips in the fall. I really do. I just don't think that, I don't know. I just don't think that I would wear this a lot in the fall time. I like my dark colors to be more matte, and that's probably why. But the red is just beautiful. I think the red is going to be so much fun for me in the holiday season. And this one I definitely can use Eclair on a regular day-to-day basis. Something I can pop in my purse and just throw on whenever I'm out and I need something to put my look together. So these are the 3 shades, you guys. I think they're pretty colors. Formulation is an average liquid lipstick that's not long-lasting. They are very comfortable on the lips. They don't make me feel like they're not sinking into my fine lines. They're keeping my lips like hydrated, and they make all 3 colors make my teeth look white. Like legitimately, all 3 colors make my teeth look white. So I think that's a bonus as well. Out of the 3, I'd probably wear this one again the most. The other 2, probably not as often because they are more bolder shades, and I probably would, you know, be very selective of when I'm actually wearing those. But this red is such a gorgeous red color, just so pretty. So I'm actually really looking forward to that one. I think these 2 here are probably my most favorite. This one is a nice color, very pretty, very like grungy undertone. But again, not something I would wear on a daily basis, so that's kind of the downfall. They have a ton of these different colors in this line. You check them out at Sephora, you guys. I think they range around $23 a piece, if I'm not mistaken. These are full-size products, so thank you to Influencer and Bite Beauty for sending me these for free. That was very appreciative. I will get lots of use out of the pink one for sure, and I'm hoping that come holiday season, I will definitely get tons of use out of the red one as well. The balm that came with it, or the primer, is a nice primer. Very comfortable on the lips, doesn't make my lips feel dry or anything like that, so that was a great bonus in the package. You know, it's gonna be either one or the other, you guys. Either you love them or maybe you might not be a fan of them. I think they're great. I think they're nice and comfortable, and I think that they are, you know, a basic lipstick lover's dream if you love a liquid lipstick that's not matte. I love matte lipsticks, but I also love not matte lipsticks. I have to be in the mood for one or the other. So because of that, because I'm kind of in a neutral zone, I actually really don't mind these. I think these are great. If you are very highly against regular lipsticks and their formulas because they're not long lasting, these are not for you. You're not going to like these. These will come off as you eat and drink, and you'll have to reapply throughout the day. I will warn you there. You have to reapply throughout the day. But again, if you love the formulation of a regular lipstick where you don't mind reapplying throughout the day, these are great, a great option. And they look so much fun to get to carry in your bag. And because they're a little bit more smaller package than your average, you know, like liquid lipstick from Kylie or Stila, this is easier to travel with. So just to kind of throw that out there, you guys, I think that's going to be my final results on my review. Thank you so much for watching. Leave me a comment down below if you've gotten these from Influencer or if you've purchased them yourself and what you think of them. I'd like to hear everybody's opinion, just because what might work for me might not work for you. What might work for you might not work for me. In the end, for me, my final decision is that these are great options for an average lipstick that is liquefied. And you know, if I really wanted to wear matte lipstick, I could always go to my other options for matte lipsticks, but these are really comfortable for day-to-day use, so I really like these. These are great. So thank you again to Influencer and to Bite Beauty, and if you guys have any comments, leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone! Mwah!